All right. Going on to evolution. On the Scott. At least I hope this is evolution. I want to try some woodwork. The Scott's cool. It like hides the shock inside the frame. It's got those loud I9 hydras. Yep. Cool. Little ducky. I kind of like these XT brakes. Oh, I don't know what that. Oh, just a little drop. Keep going this way. Ooh, you can roll it, but you can't drop it. Some more wood. So we like. I think you can roll everything here. At least I hope you can. Kind of going in blind. I think I've done the trail once. This is the Scott Genius. Nice. That was a fun lap on evolution on the Scott Genius. I like the bike. I gotta figure out where I'm going. All right, now we got unemployment line on the Genius. You just roll up and point your bike down. Man. Really poppy bike also. Ah. Oh, I should have hit the rock. Ooh. Oh, that was bad.
Hey everyone, so I want to give a cool kind of shout out to Northwest Tune-Up. So while I was demoing the Scott Genius, I got behind a group class that was for beginner newer riders out at Galbraith Mountain. So a bunch of festival goers could RSVP to this class, and then there was a dedicated shuttle for them to go out to the mountain, and then they had a guided tour on Galbraith where they could talk about how to handle different features, and just kind of an overall class for beginner riders, which is super awesome to grow the community and help people improve. So I do want to talk about the Scott Genius a little bit. This is a medium bike, which kind of is counter to what I wanted to demo at the Northwest Tune-Up. I wanted to try all larges, but again, because of the demo situation, at the time I wanted to try a bike, this was the only one available in both medium and large. So shout out to Scott for having an available demo bike to get me on the trails. That was awesome. Second thing I want to note is this was probably the most fun bike out of the 3 that I demoed, and I previously knew nothing about Scott before this, but there are cool things that I want to talk about. The first one being the Scott bike looks super sick. So if you haven't seen it, it kind of looks like a hardtail because the suspension, the rear suspension, is like shoved into the frame, and they have all these cool reasons and technology stuff that, I mean, if you're really interested in it, go check out their website. I'm not going to talk a lot about that, but it makes for a really clean looking bike. Some people may think it looks like an e-bike, some people may think it looks like a hardtail e-bike, but I thought it just looked pretty sleek in general. Another cool thing Scott does is they have a locking mechanism for the shock, but the locking mechanism is a lever that you use with your left thumb. So while you're pedaling, it's really easy to change to a locked position while you're going uphill. And then as soon as you hit like a descent, you can change it to a fully open. And then there's also a medium setting as well. This bike was a full 29er, again size medium. I believe it had 160, 150 travel, which is more along the lines of what I am actually looking for. And what's kind of funny is I was a little sad that it was a medium because, again, I wanted to demo all larges. However, because I had the most fun on it and I felt the best on it, I have to wonder if that's because it was a medium. And I am aware that if I'm used to riding a particular size bike and then go and change it up, it will take some time to get used to that. However, because of just how much more I enjoyed the Scott Genius, I do think it's partly the size. And it's not like I'm in the market for, another enduro bike. I really do love my Yeti, but it has you thinking of, especially when you're in between sizes, if you're on something that is right for you, or if there's something more comfortable out there. So all in all, I do think this was very successful. I'm actually glad that, I had 2 demos on a large and then 1 demo on the medium. Really cool that Scott had a bike available that I could ride. So again, shout out to them. Their bikes are quite expensive when I looked at them, after the demo day. So that was a little sad, but again, there's a lot to offer in them, and I'm sure people who buy Scotts are super stoked about them. I'm curious if anyone watching this video rides the Scott, and if you like it or not, if you kind of use the lockout features, or you get a lot of comments saying like, hey, is that a hardtail, is that a e-bike, what is that? Yeah, I'm just curious of people's thoughts. So thanks again everyone for joining me on these demo videos. The other 2 videos will be posted at the end of this one, as well as the Northwest Tune-Up overall recap. Super fun time. Don't forget the most important trail of the day is next one, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.
Thank you, man.